Let's get this straight now. I never fucked anybody over in my life. Didn't have it coming. You got that? All I have in this world is my balls and my word. And I don't break them for no one. Do you understand? Do you want to go on with me? Do say it. You don't? Then you make a move.
Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, be who you want to be. Follow your dreams, not other people's dreams. The most important thing is that you have to remember you're only worth as much as you say you're worth. Tell yourself, I am the best. Tell yourself, I can. And never use these words, I can't. Because if you use the words, I can't, you will never succeed. People have the wrong impression about success. Success is not measured on the amount of money you have. Success is not measured on how much money you have in their pocket. Success is measured on, are you happy in life? Are you happy at your job? Are you happy in your relationship? Are you happy with who you are? Because if you're not, you need to change it. No one else. Remember, the words you speak control your thoughts. Your thoughts control your body controls your actions, and your actions become your characteristics. It's very important to believe in who you are and follow your dreams. Who cares what anyone else says? Everyone says, I couldn't do it. I couldn't be a ranger. I couldn't film a movie. I couldn't succeed. I was voted #1 in high school to fail. And guess what? I didn't listen to those people. And you shouldn't either. Right now, it's so important during this period of your life to reach and grab that opportunity. You got to remember, opportunities don't come to you. You have to get the opportunity. The opportunity is there. You just have to reach and grab it. And it's so important to follow these rules if you want to become anything you want to become. #1, we all have a purpose in life. We all have a purpose in life. What is your purpose? Do you really know what your purpose is? #2, you got to have passion. Have passion for what you want to become. Become passionate. I'm so passionate on what I want to do. I'm so passionate for the fans. I'm so passionate in my life. I'm so passionate about karate. I'm so passionate about making movies. You have to have passion. #3, patience. You got to have the patience. It's not going to happen overnight. You've got to have the patience. And #4 is profit. But who cares about profit if you don't have the ladder to succeed? The ladder to succeed is you have to have a purpose. You have to have passion. You have to have patience, and next will come profit. Everybody wants to be big, rich, and famous, but you can't buy happiness with money. You have to deposit in people's emotional bank account. People have to deposit in your emotional bank account, because if they're not, then they're not your friend. And you don't need those people. You need to surround yourself with people that are going to build you up. Don't put yourself in a bucket full of crabs, because what happens in a bucket full of crabs is when you reach the top, another crab reaches you and pulls you back down. So no one's getting to the top because the crabs are pulling you back down. Are your friends pulling you down? Are other people pulling you down? Well, you need to stop, because it is up to you, my friend. You control it. This is the rudder in the engine of the boat and the airplane. What you speak is what you get. If you say, I can't never do this, I can never follow my dreams, look, they're not going to be easy. People want the shortcut in life, but you have to do the work. So if you're sitting there right now and you're thinking, you know what? I never reached my goal. I never succeeded, not on money, but I never succeeded on what I want to become. Get off your butt and do something today. Look in the mirror and tell yourself this: I can. I will. That's the most important thing to succeed. Success is not all about money. Success is about happiness. So if this video touched you and you feel this video in your heart, tag a friend, because I'm only here for me. So if I could be here for me in order to succeed and be happy in my heart to share this message, then if it works for you and it touches your heart, send it to someone else. This is all about depositing in your emotional bank account. Do something good for someone today. Tell them you are awesome. Tell yourself you are worth everything. Everyone is equal. Doesn't matter who you are. People come up and say, man, you're my first celebrity I ever met. I'm not a celebrity. I'm a person just like you. So the most important thing is follow your dreams, go after it, and follow the 4 P's. You got the purpose, you got the passion, you got to have patience. And next will come profit. But who cares about profit? You can't take it with you when you die. But what you can do is leave a legacy. A legacy behind. When you're gone, people say, hey, I remember this dude. And I remember what he did for me. So, are you going to leave a legacy behind? If you do, let's do it today. I love you all, man. Thank you for taking this time. 86,400 seconds a day. And people just drain their brain. They don't train their brain. So thank you for spending that time, this precious time in life, to watch this video.
Hail to the memes of destruction for that video. Oh, I can't play that one. That is a great one, by the way. White Ranger versus Scorpion. That is so good. Thank you very much, memes, for putting that together. I wasn't planning on playing. I saw it in the Be Good to Each Other chat, and I was only going to play a minute or two, but that is so powerful. That is such a good video, and it's everything that I wanted to really start off with tonight. We're going to do a monologue about being good to each other. And man, that just touched me, dude. Guys, please subscribe to the Memes of Destruction. Link for that video, his channel is in the description below. He's almost at 1,000. Let's get this man to 1,000. Share out a link to his channel. That was wonderful, man. Thank you so much for putting that together, dude. You know, I had gone through a lot. Before I get started, I have to plug my need, which is I got to beg for money again. Don't want to, never wanted to. I hate doing that. This time it's just something came up and my car broke down, and I need that to travel for the work that I do. But at this point, with the way things are looking, I'm just going to get a local job. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes you just got to put away your ego, and you just have to do what you need to do. And that's what I'm about. That's what I'm going to have to do. But I have to say that's been kind of pulling me down. I just the money that I've had to put in the car so far took money away from rent, and then I just finally got that together to pay that today. Like, it's just, I don't want to go through the whole thing, but it's been dragging me down. What's also been coming at me is being, just harassed by people that won't leave me alone. No matter how no contact I put into it, they don't leave me alone. And all of the pressure that's been on me, I let it. I was starting to rise. I was starting to feel my strength again. And then I let these naysayers, these negative people, the negative Nancy's, these people that just want to drag you down, people that call you their friend and they want to kick you while you're down. And it was dragging me. And then today I went back and I was looking, I knew I was going to stream tonight, and I was looking through some videos that I made. I made this one video for one stream. It was a Shine On intro from Van Halen. And, it made me remember. It's like, no, this is who I'm going to be. This is who I want to be. I want to be a shining star. I want to be a positive force. I want to help other people. I want to help myself. I want to look at myself, deal with my own demons, deal with what's going on with me, and reflect that light out. Help somebody, help one another, be good to each other. I mean, that's just that whole ideal started when I started my YouTube channel. I mean, it was born out of a lot of anger for what was going on in the industry. Absolutely. I was inspired by other people, but it was inspiration. Watch all these channels come up around me. All these. I remember when memes first started. I remember when a lot of people first started. Now the channels are blowing up. Christ, how many times can Mr. Grant Gregory get into the tens of thousands? You know, he lost his channel, came back. Now he's climbing again because he never gave up on himself. He never gave up. He kept on the course. He believed in himself. He didn't listen to naysayers. He didn't listen to anybody, any crabs in the bucket that were trying to drag him down. He kept on fighting. Look at Scott, Sporker News Podcast. It's over 4,000 now. Look at how many people have kept on marching away because they believe in what they're doing. No matter what we may think of them or as a person or their content or whatnot, everyone who is succeeding right now is doing it because they believe in themselves. Because they do what they need to do. They don't say negative words. They don't create negative thoughts. And if they have them, they fight them and they keep on pushing. I remember when Jay first started. Look how much Jump 3PO's done. Ryan Canal, remember when he first started. A lot of my friends kept climbing. I remember when Vinny Tartamello was struggling to get to 1,000. Look at him now. Look at all the books he's finished. Look at everything he's done. People in our indie sphere have taken events with our modern myths and have turned them around and created inspiration, not only for themselves, but for others. They rise, and they do so, a lot of them, because they don't get involved in bullshit. They don't get involved with negative people. They try and stay away from that. There's exceptions to the rule, absolutely. But the mainstay of everyone in our indie sphere, all these YouTube channels, Twitch channels, whatever, Odyssey, wherever it is that you stream, they have gotten as far as they have because they believe in themselves, because they repeat positive mantras to themselves. They do not stop. Another thing I want to touch on is that you never know what somebody's going through. You have no idea what another person's going through. I said a lot of people get reckless with their mouth and their comments. It's happened to me. I've had to fight a lot of lows in the last 2 years, a lot of them. And there's people that don't know me or don't know what's going on in my life. Well, they just turn around and they'll just talk shit and they'll just try and drag somebody down because they don't want to see somebody shine. Angry people that fight their demons or don't even try to fight their demons. They exist with them. They live with them. They adopt them. They take them into themselves. They become demonic. Nasty, self-hating people want to drag you down. Crabs in a bucket. Cut them off. Cut them out. If they're not helping you, if they are not helping you in any healthy way, you don't need them. And if it's somebody that you love and it's unfortunate, you've done everything that you can, sometimes you got to let somebody go off on their own and do their thing and just pray for them and hope that they rise. You never know what somebody's going through. You never know. People that I've known knows what I've gone through and have tried to step on my head. I'm sure that's happened to everybody out there. You can't listen to negativity. Negativity begets negativity. When people people will almost always see what they want to see. You know, our perspective, all of our perspectives are dependent upon the individual, how you live through life, what you think, what your prejudices are, you know, what your life experience, how you see things is dependent on how you think. We create our own world in this matrix around us. Some people don't want to, some people are going through shit. Maybe that negative reaction, maybe that angry reaction from somebody, maybe that nasty comment they made, maybe that something, whatever they did, maybe that was coming out. Maybe that was just them venting in the wrong way, in the wrong direction. But you never know what somebody's going through. A lot of people who fight suicidal thoughts do so by trying to pick themselves up and project positivity. I've seen a lot of people just come at positive thoughts or positive thinkers as if they're bullshitting. Yeah, maybe they are bullshitting themselves. Maybe they need to. Maybe they need to climb. Maybe they need that in themselves in order to survive and keep going. The gods know that has been the case with me in the last year. You never know what somebody's going through. And unfortunately, it's taken not only famous people or those we look up to, but it's taken friends and family who have tried over and over to climb out of that depression, to climb out of that bucket, however it is that they were placed in there or they placed themselves, however they got there. It doesn't matter. When someone's trying to do good for themselves, when someone's shining, when someone is trying to be a positive force, they're trying to bring people together, they're trying to grow and believe in themselves, and they're pushing themselves every day to do that. Sometimes that's not only because that person is really well built inside. that already has a positive way of thinking. Sometimes it's because they are fighting the darkest of thoughts and trying so desperately, trying so to change their polarity. And also be a leader while doing so, inspire others. We have lost some very important people in this world. And when I say important, I don't mean wealthy. I don't mean rich. I don't mean famous. I don't mean, I'm talking about loved ones. Excellent, excellent, helping, good people that we have lost, family, friends, we love people that we have looked up to, inspirations, because they were battling those types of thoughts and they lost. Whenever you feel like you want to be nasty to somebody, whenever you have that dark moment, or you want to come at somebody's neck, whenever somebody hits you, that rubs you the wrong way one day, and you want to snap back at them because it's affected how your fifis, think about what you don't know about what that person is going through. And when you see a shining light, just doing their best to shine on, to be positive, to make it through. Yeah, if you hate on that, you really got to ask yourself, what's wrong with me? Because that's not something you should try and dim or suffocate. It's something you should be happy for. Always be proud. Always be happy for your brothers, your sisters, your family, whoever it is. Always be proud of another person's success. You should always mimic it if you can. What is that person doing right that I'm not? How are they thinking? What is their philosophy? What is it about them that helps them to succeed? Are there exceptions to the rule? Yes, there's some really nasty people out there who get good breaks or are so devious that they weasel their way up. But you know what? Life isn't fair. And we are born in a universe of chaos. It's our job in this chaos, especially when we're dealing in a world that loves to lie to us, that loves to elevate narcissists and sociopaths, and loves to create chaos, and loves to view the destruction of someone else from afar with a click, with a news media that completely spins false narratives, with an entertainment complex that is always trying to take something that we have loved and appropriate it to mix it up and turn it into something nasty with a negative message, a separating, segregationist message. We're dealing with too much, all of us. That's why we're here. That's why we're together. That's why we're in these chats. That's why we follow the YouTubers that we love to follow. Most of us is because we're fighting against that. While we're doing it, let's try not to hate one another, and let's try not to vent our frustrations in a negative way to somebody who really may not deserve it. Be good to each other. And if you find yourself making a mistake, if you've got to logic check yourself, do it. We all make mistakes. Sometimes we've got to check ourselves. But while you're doing all that, stay positive, and stay positive with the way you're thinking, the way you look at the world, the way you look at yourself. Do not accept any less than your own worth. Don't step on somebody else's head when you're trying to do it. That's not good. Be positive. Be progressive in the way that you are elevating yourself, that you are doing good for yourself. I wanted to do this monologue at first, but I saw memes. Please subscribe to Memes of Destruction. Great video put together for Jason David Frank. That's a great loss in my mind. He was one of my favorites. Green Ranger. Green Ranger is one of the characters that I fell in love with at that time, the anti-hero who turned good guy, because that's kind of how I was feeling as a kid. And it also inspired my science fiction, that my main character, John Ra, in my Elemental Saga, that has a lot to do with him. And so him passing, that's a loss. That's a light that got snuffed. So in honor of him, if you are a fan, keep shining bright. Keep shining bright. Believe in yourself. Lead by example. Never give up. Keep doing good. Be good to each other. And of course, from the dark side of the author, suffer no fools. Let's get started. Appreciate you guys being here. Go back up in the chat and say hi. I will get on camera at some point. So Keely Chow is here. Hail to Keely Chow. Good to see you, my brother. Excellent. Always supporting everybody. Love that. Chris Mead is in the house. Hey, everyone. Hey, Chris Mead, thank you so much for being here, man. Good to see you. There's Memes. Guys, subscribe to Memes. Thank you so much. Excellent video. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. And guys, please subscribe to him and thank him for that video. The Parrot Head is here. Tree Humper, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you so much. You know, the trunk is strong, sir. You know, the trunk is strong. And tonight I'm not feeling full trunk, so it might just be the stump, just the stump tonight. What's up, Chaos Hoy? Good to see you. Hail, brother. Hail, everybody. He's in here. Papa Cotton's in the house. What is going on, dude? Good to see you. Kronos is up, and hey, what's going on, dude? You should drink coffee at night. This is the thing. Here, fucking, I'm gonna turn the camera on. This is the thing, bro. I can't. I'm I don't know what's going on in my life. I can't. I'm trying to make money any way I can right now. So yes, I'm live streaming in the middle of the night, drinking coffee in the middle of the night. Yeah, that's exactly what's going down because it needs to get done. I'm a single dad. I have a house to lay down. I got to get this car fixed. So I'm doing everything I can to make a little cheddar, man. So I got to do it. I have to do it. Thank you, Keely Chow, for putting out a link to the Memes of Destruction. Guys, subscribe to him. Hail to King of the Squibs. Hail the Squib Nation. Good to see you. What is up, Zax? Good. Zax. He corrected me. He told me because I said it like two different ways. It was never the right way. So he finally corrects me. Hail to Zax. Good to see you, channel member. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, please subscribe to him. Somebody throw out a link for him out in the chat. I would appreciate that. Great crew over there having fun. I called a little bit of flaccid stream earlier. I love that whole little lunch table you guys got over there. You keep me laughing, man. Keep us inspired. Appreciate you. Runner Blaze in the house. What's up, Steven? What is up, Runner? How are you, man? You know what? I almost asked if you were in school. I have known this kid or this guy, this young man, since he was a teenager. And sometimes when I see you, Runner, I still think you're a kid. But you're not. You're a man now. You're a man. What's up, Adega Outlaw? The doctor's in the house. Hail. Good to see you, Adega, fellow writer in the community. Adega, Mirrorsphere is trying to put together a writing group for all independent creators in the community. And I want to be supportive of that, but life's chaos right now. Do it as much as I can. Get up with him if you have not already, and talk to him because I think it's a great idea. I think it's us novelists need to get together and promote one another. It's the comic people do it, so let's do it. What's up, Phil? TMNT, hail, brother. Good to see you. Thank you for the wonderful content that I see. Positive, funny, great content I see from you, dude. It is a blast. And I'm glad that you are here. Let's see. Anybody that I missed? James Hayes is in the house. What is up, James? Good to see you. Hello, Stephen, all you fine folks frequenting the chat. I hope you're having a great Tuesday morning. Well, thank you, sir. You as well. I appreciate you. James, always bringing positivity into my chat. Much love, dude. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Let's see. Sentinel is up. What is up, Sentinel? Can we hold the wife accountable for some of this? Yeah, if you need to. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Women get wrecked sometimes. You gotta handle business. That's right. Wash your hands and wash your ass. Absolutely. Let's see who else is here. I think that's about it. Thank you to everybody who's watching this later. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to everybody lurking. Much appreciate you. It's just man. It hit me hard. It hit me hard when Jason David Frank passed away. I didn't expect that. He's young. He's like, a couple years older than me. Guys, take care of yourself. Gentlemen out there, if you're in your 40s, if you're like me and you just never wanted to go to the doctor, just do it. No, please do it. Please take care of yourself. Get yourself checked out if you can, and if you will. And always in college. Well, I'm glad you're in college. Get yourself checked out. Runner, you're good. You're in your party years. Go out there and just do drugs and slay some pussy. Get an education. Guys, take care of yourselves. Make sure you're good. There's if by chance we're going to go over. There's a depression can really kill you. Some of the reports that are coming out. We're going to go over the Bounding in a Comics article covering Jason David Frank. And yes, depression can really kill you. It can. I am currently seeing a counselor. I am currently in therapy. You believe it or not. because of depression and because of the things that I went through, and it almost made me take myself out. And it does. I didn't, and before that, before I had gotten to that point, I was the kind of person who thought, if if you're like that, if you even think like that, if you even think about doing that, you're weak. If you do that, you're weak. I thought it was I really had a kind of a very macho, negative stance to it. And the truth is, anything can affect somebody in a way. We're all built different. Something can affect you in a way that can destroy you. I watched it happen with my my uncle when his mother passed away. When my great aunt, when she passed away, my uncle died in 3 months of a broken heart. It was his mom. He loved his mom. And he just fell apart and died. Like depression can't kill you guys. So make sure to, like I said, be good to each other. You never know what somebody's going through. You never know. And so you have to, just try to rein it in sometimes. I know we got a lot of loud and proud alphas around here, and I get it. But if you can catch yourself. You never know what somebody's going through. Watch what you say. Watch how you're coming at people sometimes. It's all the time, really. I guess that's emotional maturity. But yeah. So let's see. I am going to file for divorce on the presumption that he cheated on her with no evidence to support such claims. Let's see. The Sentinel says JDF wife filed for divorce under the presumption that he cheated on her with no evidence to support such claims, and the evidence suggests she was strong-arming him in the courts. That can get you. Look, both ways. I mean, I'm coming from a perspective as a man. Women can be downright nasty. Women can be downright nasty and cruel and not care. And as you gentlemen probably already know, they get a pass on a lot of shit. A lot of shit. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just, reading a comment, but, just coming from that idea or from that perspective, like, you got to look, man, you got to watch out. Bitches can be out there. Bitches can out there and be sluts and do drugs and fuck people over and be nasty and be reckless at the mouth and say whatever they want. And people always some simp will always be there to pat them on the head and go, "You're okay. You're okay. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that you stabbed that dude." And I'm sure the same thing with men. I mean, we've seen for the longest time, abusive men had the ability to run wreck on women for decades and decades. It was like damn near glorified in the media or entertainments. Different time, different culture, you could say that, but that's not good either. That's a shame. I hope that is not the case. What is up, Mr. Tinkle Trunk? Good to see you. It's too late for coffee. What the fuck are you doing? I'm not really drinking coffee. To be honest, I'm begging for money is what I'm doing. I'm streaming. I'm working for it is what I'm doing. I'm working for it and trying to get my needs met, and at the same time providing some entertainment, hanging out with you wonderful folks, because that is what I should do. Chrono says, I have trust issues with TubeU. Yeah. Well, I mean, who doesn't? So I saw this Geeks and Gamers put this video out. I don't know how true it was, but they were saying I didn't even chance to watch it. I just saw like the thumbnail, to be perfectly honest. Something about like Elon was joking about taking over YouTube. Let Elon come get YouTube. Please let Elon come get YouTube. You know what I mean, brother? What do you say? Nice Walt. Nice Walt. Thank you very much. I got some of the old posters out. Some of the old posters out from my first one. My book back there. I got Sun, Sworn, and Bonds. Just doing my thing, my man. Doing my thing. Thank you so much. So it's not really coffee then? Well, you got to see, this is the thing. You have to guess which end it's going in. Just take a guess. Let's see. I'm listening while I'm trying to sleep. Yeah, you're going to listen to me while you're trying to sleep? You know I rant and rage, right? Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. Elon is totally kicking Twitter's ass. What do you guys think of that? I'm loving it. Let's see where Kate Law just came back. Good. Reinstated. Donald Trump was reinstated. How many people have we had get reinstated back to Twitter? And there's a few more accounts out there that need to come back. Yeah, Runner Blaze says if Elon buys YouTube, I'll probably start making more content. You imagine how our indie sphere would blow up, Runner? All of us that talk about the untouchable things, that the things that we can't even talk about, like child trafficking, rigging elections, suppression of information, things that we're not allowed to talk about. You might lose your channel if you mention any of these things that are actually happening. I think all these channels would blow up, man. I say, well, you're forbidden ruin. Hail, brother. Good to see you. He says, I'm still banned. Yeah, you need to tweet that shit out to Elon. What's your Twitter handle? What's your Twitter handle? We will put that shit. What's your Twitter handle? Well, we'll tweet to Elon about that. Let me know, dude. Let me know. I will write that shit down right now and text him. Let me know what your Twitter handle was. At Mr. Tickletron. He says, I would get banned. I would like to get banned. And you might, Kronos. You know what I mean? Okay, so he said, I like the woke can't get away with anything anymore. They're still going to get away with stuff. I mean, what do you mean by getting away? Like suppressing people? Same name, Forbidden Ruin? All right. There's still... This is the thing. Everybody has the right to free speech. Everybody should have the right to say what they want to say. I want the blue hair weirdos out there. We need content. We need those. We need the libs of TikTok account. Yeah, we need. First off, a lot of these people that are threatened. I'm not going to leave because Trump is here. I can't. It's my fifis. I can't handle it. Like they're going. They're not going nowhere. They need that attention. Those types of people. Those types of broken, dumbass, projecting. Awful people, they need the attention. They need the attention as a salve to protect themselves. They love the attention. Like, I'm going to hurt someone else because I haven't dealt with my own shit. Like, they need that shit. So we're still going to get plenty. And yes, it would be huge. It would be huge. I think it would. I think it would be great. Phil T says Twitter feels like a portal scene from Endgame right now with suspended accounts coming back. I am happy to see it. And this is the system's kind of getting corrected at this point. Twitter's becoming fun again. It's not just somewhere where you go and mine idiots, or build your Twitter account by going after blue-haired weirdos. I love seeing it. Ben says, I have been appealing every day since Elon took over and the system auto instant rejects it. Oh my God, what did you do, man? What did you do? Were you speaking too much truth? Were you speaking against you had wrong thing, didn't you, Forbidden? You had wrong thing. Man, keep going. I want to see you back. I want to see that account come back. I will try and find you on Twitter and tweet that shit out to Elon. Matter of fact, everybody out there, everybody, you all got your phones. You got your phones out. You got your Twitter app. Can you go to your Twitter app and tag Elon Musk, ask him about Forbidden Ruin's account? Can you all do that? Can we do that? Can we get together for our brother in the chat and see if we can get that handled? That'd be great. Mr. Tickle Trunk says, okay, rolling back over, listening, we're trying to pass out back kisses to you. Yeah. Back kisses to you too. Come back for Rogue Entertainment this weekend, Mr. Tickle Trunk. I think we had a great time. I'd love to have you on again, man. Let's see. I'm saying all I want is anyone that has a problem with the AKA toilet tube, there's the door. I mean, yeah. So you can support people on. I have an Odyssey. If you want to go find me over on Odyssey, I'm over there, and my live streams are up there. I have to learn. I got to learn what Scott does. Scott's been actually putting in the work to to expand. Got a great group of people over there. Wonderfully talented Mr. Grant Gregory. Mad Barber Entertainment's over there. The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Jane Theory, Raging Rhinos over there hanging out. The great, wonderful group of people who are all have positive mindsets. All have positive mindsets. They're going to get the job done. They think well of themselves. They're going to get things done. They progress and they work on their content. And that is what matters. And that is why they are all successful people. Papa Cotton 7th says bringing back big band accounts isn't about free speech. It's about marketing a product. Bullshit reason for not reinstating Alex Jones. What was the reason? Why did they not reinstate Alex Jones, Papa Cotton? Can you sum that up for me, please? I would appreciate it. It's too much truth about the war. Oh, brother. I mean, we're gonna do our best. Everybody try and get Forbidden Ruin back, man, because we need people out there. Who speak the truth. Truth is not something that the system likes. A glass, what it says, a glass mostly empty is positive. Right. What do you say? Turns out I was right with evidence, dude. Okay, people who dissociate from reality, people who live with cognitive dissonance, their reality is reality. The facts don't matter, what they've done, what anybody else has done. Anything in the realm of reality, of factual reality, will never matter to people who do bullshitters, to people who just bullshit or create their own fantasy world. And that's just the way it is. And you know it. Everybody here knows it. You know, you see it. You can see it on YouTube. You can see it on your job. You can see it out in the world. You see it with maybe family members, friends, former friends. People will bullshit themselves as much as they can into believing their created reality. And then some of them will be so ignorant as to expect other people to believe it too. Papa Cotton says he gave some sob story about a child dying in his arms or some shit. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. We'll find out. Kronos says, Author Stephen Walton, do you like Harley Quinn punching you in the back of the head? Yeah, you know, I mean, talking down to me a little bit too. You know, why not? Maybe, yeah, you know, that's how I roll. Yeah. Haven't you figured out I love abusive chicks? All right, let's take a look. Let's see if let's go over an article or two. But what do you guys think about Bob Iger coming back? Jeremy Griggs was right. Hashtag Griggs was right. Gotta say it. They brought Chapek in. Guarantee they brought Chapek in to be a fall guy because Iger oversaw the destruction of Disney, really, with all this woke bullshit. And then saw knew the coof. Right? Can we talk about COVID now and how much bullshit it is? He saw this coming and he knew that it wasn't just that was going to drop the stock value. It was the awful, woke, divisive, terrible bullshit in our entertainment. It's all the propaganda and all the bigotry. And he let Chapek take the fall. Now he's going to come in and, at half staff and try and be a savior. No, Disney needs to fall. It needs to fall. The horrible shit that Disney allows through its theme park, through its production houses, the content that they create. I don't want to go into all of it. I don't know if I can yet. Elon, buy YouTube so that I can talk about stuff that needs to be talked about. It needs to fall. It really does. And it's a shame. I feel bad for the people that work there, the good people that work there. Whatever. I can't. It's an evil corporation that needs to fall to its knees, be restructured into something representing a good a wholesome family company, because it's not right now. It wants to oh, shit, man. You ever see that one video about the grape soda? Grape your kids. You ever see that? The fizzy grape drink or whatever the hell. I can't forget what the channel's called. It's a great thing. I'm gonna tire the radiator and grape you like Disney. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about. I'll check the chat in a moment, guys, so I don't want to miss any comments. As soon as we get done covering this article. This is from Bounding in the Comments, guys. Please check out Bounding in the Comments. I didn't have the time to put the articles in the description below, but please check them out. Support their YouTube channel. They put together articles like this for us. Power Rangers franchise star Jason David Frank tragically passed away at the age of 49, guys. 49. Be good to each other. Make sure your health's in check. If somebody's having a bad day, look after them. If a terrible bitch comes in and destroys their life, please make sure to check in on them and don't step on their fucking head. Be a good fucking person. If someone's going through shit, man, woman, child, adult, doesn't matter. They're going through it. Be good to each other. Please be good to each other. This is from Spencer over there, Bounding in the Comics. In a crushing blow for Sentai fans and children of the 90s everywhere, beloved Power Rangers franchise mainstay Jason David Frank has tragically passed away at the age of 49. Frank, who portrayed the series anti-hero turned hero and mentor Tommy Oliver up through the 2018's Power Rangers Ninja Steel, was first reported as having passed on November 19th, courtesy of whispers on social media. Let me turn the camera off so I can smoke a cigarette. Okay. Go back. While many fans held out hope this news was yet another typical internet hoax, I saw Saggy Melons out there was doing that. So I mean, like the whole night. I remember the whole night before the news just like really became confirmed. She was saying the same thing. Guys, please go check out Saggy Melons and her channel. She's a good friend. She's a good chick. Probably one of the most honest ears that I have had in this indie sphere has been Saggy Melons, man. She's a good person. While many fans held out hope this news was yet another typical internet hoax, it would unfortunately be confirmed by his manager, Justin Hunt, the very next day. We ask for privacy for his family and friends during this horrible time as we come to terms with the loss of such a wonderful human being, Hunt wrote in a statement provided to the Associated Press. He loved his family, friends, and fans very much. He will truly be missed. Absolutely will be missed. And oh, damn. As of this writing, Frank's official cause of death has not been confirmed. However, according to sources with direct knowledge who reportedly spoke to TMZ, the actor's death was the result of an apparent suicide. Guys, if that is true, which I hope it is not. Like I said earlier, remember, you never know what somebody's going through. You never know. You know, and I mean, it's not our job to know what somebody, what a stranger's going through. It's not our jobs, but it is our job to be good human beings. And you know, if you are having dark thoughts, if you are thinking about self-harm, if you know anybody that is, there is the hotline for suicide prevention in the description below. Pass it on, man. Don't look. Everybody gets weak. I was probably had one of those macho stances when it came to this, up until I dealt with people who to this day still harassing me and trying to get me to do that. And you never know until you get there. You never know what somebody's going through. So please reach out to a friend if they need it. You know, that's what real friends do. And give that number if you're having any thoughts, or, you know, please reach out to someone, a friend, a family member. Call the prevention hotline is in the description below. It is not, you're not being a pussy if you're in that place and you need help. Everybody needs help sometimes. Frank is survived by 4 children, 3 from his first marriage and 1 from his second. His second wife, Tammy, filed for divorce in August. Born in Corvina, California in 1973, Frank began, excuse me, there's the accent. Frank began his tokusatsu, I just pictured that word, career with his very first role being cast as the counterpart in, I can't read that, and Adam Steele in America's first attempt at localizing the series Cybertron. Though Frank will be cut from the series during its post-pilot retooling into VR Troopers, this temporary setback would open the door for him to land a career in the defining role as Mighty Morphin Power Rangers resident bad boy Tommy Oliver. Cast as the standard evil variant of the series autonomous team, I just butchered that word too. Frank's original role as the Green Ranger was surprisingly only supposed to last for a total of 14 episodes, culminating in his exit from the series in season 2, episode Green No More. I love that run. That was I was watching the Power Rangers with my best friend, my oldest living friend at this point. Every Saturday. The Saturday morning was our thing, and we usually sleep over one another's house on Friday nights, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the next day. Green Ranger came up. That changed the whole game. That changed the whole game. The Dragon Zord is my favorite Zord, obviously. However, much to both the producers and Frank's surprise, his brief performance as Tommy ended up immediately endearing the character to audiences. As such, rather than waving him off to that green sunset, Frank was brought back in a more permanent capacity, with Tommy later being reintroduced to the series as a Tiger Zord driving Saba wielding White Ranger. I wasn't really a big White Ranger fan. I really wasn't. I like to see Tommy. I like Tommy. I was a Dragon Zord guy. All right. I wanted the dagger flute. I wanted the Dragon Sword. I love the green. I love the emerald green. You know, I love the armor. I mean, it was something to get used to. It kind of fell away from the series after he went White Ranger, but I followed him from that. Like, every time I saw that dude, every time I saw him playing something, or I saw him on screen, or I saw him and I knew that was Jason David Frank. And I said, there's my boy right there's the Green Ranger. He'll always be the Green Ranger to me. From there, Frank's American career would take him to the mantle of both Zeo and Turbo Team's Red Ranger, as well as Dino Thunder's Black Ranger. The late actor's most recent reprisal role, which is now sadly also stands as his final overall, was in the Ninja Steel episode Dimensions of Danger, wherein he appeared alongside a number of other past Rangers to assist in the series. Titular. I love the word titular. And I think Bounding uses titular because I like it. There's something about titular. I just like that titular team. I imagine a bunch of like chicks in cosplay, like really really skimpy Power Ranger cosplay, and then I want to go to Instagram and look for it. And anyway, in a fight against the villainous Draven, Draven's one to turn me on to Instagram, as a matter of fact, with hot bitches. Titular, and his evil army. Following his tenure as the mainline Power Rangers cast member, Frank, already an accomplished practitioner of various styles, would continue to train in martial arts. This passion would eventually lead him to explore a career in competitive MMA, where he would go on to secure an undefeated record across 5 amateur fights in 2010. Good shit. Winning 4 in the amateur circuit and 1 in professional. That's freaking awesome. Though his career would be temporarily set to the back burner during this period, Frank would feature is Bloodshot in Valiant's Ninja versus a Valiant Universe short film. That's pretty freaking cool. And 2022, Frank, along with prominent comic book fan film production company Bat in the Sun, launched a Kickstarter campaign for a live-action martial arts film titled Legend of the White Dragon. Yeah, that suit looks badass. Set to feature the actor as the White Dragon. That sounds like something I'm into. The original Tokahiro based upon the past Power Rangers roles. The film was originally proposed as a miniseries, but was expanded in scope following the outpouring of fan support and interest in the project. That's badass looking. I like that. Excuse me. Yeah. As a result of this expansion, Legend of the White Dragon's release has been delayed to 2023, and upon its release, it will mark Frank's final role. Oh man, God's bless him. What do you guys think? I mean, we pretty much been talking about it for a minute here, but were you a fan? Were you not a fan? Does this affect you? Let me know in the comments. In the chat. God, what am I making a video? I need to start making videos again. Jesus. Let me go back and take a look. Yo, what's up, Flaccid Phoenix? Good to see you. Caught some of your live stream earlier, man. That was a lot of fun. Man, keep rocking it over there. I am here for Steven's shoulders. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You like them? You like this? I'll let you know. We can be a little. See, Zax has actually opened me. I'm not as afraid of like man love now because of Zax. So if I end up like with a dude, it's not because my ex was awful. It's because Zax played that really gay Rocky promo in the beginning of his show, and Rocky's one of my favorite movie series, and now I'm affected by it. I can't look at it the same way. Yeah, it's pretty awful. Yeah. So thank you, Phil, very much for putting that article out there. I appreciate you, dude. So what is the plural? What is the plural of Phoenix? Phoenixes? Phoenix Eye? I don't know. Flaccid. What is it? Chaos always says Mickey Mouse will be working at a Burger King soon. Yeah, we'll see. Right next to Elvis and Tupac. Let's see. What did Flaccid say? Kronos, you haven't tried hard enough because there's always room for one more Phoenix. Yeah? So Phoenix is like, you're down with 3 Ps and TPs, 2 Ps? Is that what's going on over there? Is that what's going on over there? And how many holes can you fill in a man? It's like, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. Say, this is all Zach's made me gay. He's making me gay. I'm not gay. I'm old school gay. I get the right gay. I'm happy. I'm that gay. That's the gay that I am. I'm not like Zach's gay, like semi gay. I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. Ever since I was on that live stream, I have been confused. There's confusion happening. I am seeing somebody. I am talking about my issues, and Zach's has come up. I just want to mention that. Where is the Flaccid Ranger? Right next to the Blue Pill Ranger, I would imagine. Yeah, I don't know, but it's gonna be gay. Thundercats was dumb as fuck. Loved it as a kid. Was crap as too. Okay, Thundercats is one of those cartoons for me that's difficult to watch later on. It is as I got older, but I still have a fond memory of it. I still love Lion-O. The idea of it is another one of those cartoons that I was watching at the time that inspired my science fiction series, and that I was writing when I was a kid. I was writing from preteen into to now. It's changed a lot since then. Back then it was kind of like Ninja Turtles and X-Men and Thundercats and Power Rangers and a bunch of other things rolled into one, and now it's as original. And Highlander. Oh, Highlander. God, I love Highlander. James Hayes says, I don't know, White Dragon has some bad connotations. Hey, sometimes we all got to hang out with a White Dragon. Let's see. Still 49, way too young. Yeah, man, way too young. It's pronounced gay. Is that the right gay? Is that the wrong gay? I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. I've been so confused. Like gay as in like gay, G-A-Y. Happy, right? If that's the gay, I'm gay. I'm just saying. All right, thanks. What's up, Tina? The chat skipped on me. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. What's up? How you doing, Tina? Good to see you, channel member. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. What is up, Justin Proper? Guys, please go subscribe to Justin Proper's shows are on shows, panels, topics, everything on is it's just tight. It's all on over there. Very tight over there. It is really tight panel. Yes, please subscribe to Justin Proper, guys. Good to see you, man. Jason, like many others before, had so much to give, but didn't give enough to himself. This is so heartbreaking. It is, dude. It is. It really is. And Justin and I have had conversations in the past together about topics of losing people or people going through bad times. And it's so very important. If you know somebody going through it, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how light and bubbly they seem. Doesn't matter. If you love someone, if you know somebody needs help, please, guys, or if you yourself are having bad thoughts, please go to the description below and give that number to the Suicide Prevention Hotline, or use it yourself. It's not weak to admit you need help. That's the strongest thing you can possibly do, is admit that you need help and then go find it and better yourself. That is heroism. So thank you for being here, Justin. Guys, please go support. Please throw a link out to Justin Proper in the chat. Yes. Yeah. No, wow. Yeah. The gay to Menace. The happy. We're happy. We're all happy. Right. Yeah. I'm gay. Absolutely. Gay to hell, the gay to Menace, man. Hell. Thank you guys so much for being here. We did it. I love you guys in a heterosexual way. I love you guys so much. Yeah, I love you, man. Dude, thank you guys so much for being here. Please smash the like button and share out the link. And if anybody's doing late night streams, I know Kai usually does late night streams. So if he's going to be doing that soon, guys, please share a link out to that. Support independent creators, support each other around here. That's what we do. And what are you doing? What are you talking about? I don't understand. Squibs. What do you mean? There's nothing to clip. It's just we're just having a good time. It's all right. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. James Hayes says, I don't want to think outside of the fact that another children's television actor kids might have adored died from suicide. I don't want to think about that either. We have to approach the ugly truth that sometimes that happens. We have to approach that there are things that happens to people in their lives. We are all built differently. We all have different experiences. There are things we go through that affect us in different ways, and some more deeply than others. That's why it's very important. You never know what somebody's going through. You never know. You never know what that dark place is in them, if there is a dark place in them, and how deep it goes. Like I said, a lot of people shine positivity at times, so they're just trying to pick themselves up. They're trying to do, they're trying to be an example. They're trying to lead. They're trying to convince themselves, trying to bring themselves up out of a dark place. You never know. And so, guys, try to be good to each other. Be good to each other. Please, sir. Please, please. Thank you so much, James. I love you, brother. Thank you for being here. All you guys, I appreciate you so much. Soul Assassin is here. Hail, Soul Assassin. Good to see you, man. I think I saw you in Scotty's chat earlier. Might have seen you in Etep Kuyan's chat. Good people there. Great panel. Great panels on both shows. Etep had a Tony Tone Deaf up on there. Vinny Tartamella. I think Angela Draven was up there. I mean, great people over it, guys. Please, that Etep Kuyan works so hard on his production value. He works so hard on his channel, guys. Please go and support him and support all the other independent creators out there. I mean, I've seen Ruben Christopher Haynes up there on the panel with Working News Podcast earlier. I love it. Love seeing it, guys. I was born in the chats just like you. Hail, brother. Thank you for being here so much. Oh, would you like proof? What are you talking about? You would like proof? What's going on, Squibs? What are you about to share? What do you got? I got my Twitter open. Like, if you need to, I'll say it. But no. All right. So passing, like I said, in closing, I don't want to keep it. I don't want to keep the theme of the show too dark. But honestly, when it could be a loved one, could be your partner, could be a family member, could be a friend, could be somebody you never don't really talk to. You never know. You never know what somebody's going through, how much pressure they're under, or what they've been through. Some people are too macho to admit what they're going through. Like I said, before I went through the last 2 years, I would have said, if you're going to off yourself, you're weak. What's wrong with you? You can bull through anything. I don't understand it. And now I'm in therapy because I went through that, because people put me through that and tried to get me to do that. You never know what somebody's going through. You never know. Please be good to each other. If you're having, and once again, if you're having any kind of dark thoughts, if you're feeling that way, there's the link. There's a phone number in the description below for the Suicide Prevention Hotline. Hand it out to a friend. You are not weak for seeking help. Bettering yourself is the strongest thing you could ever do. Now let's look at another article. What are we talk about? Let's see. What about? Oh, let's talk about this. I saw this come up. Yeah, if I can actually share it. Oh, the webpage has to load again. My computer is so shit. Don't pay for the White Dragon Zord when you can get yourself a new computer. So here we are. Bounding into Comics once again. Guys, please go support Bounding into Comics. That's a joke, guys. Go support Bounding into Comics. Marvel Studios producer considers it a red flag if prospective writers are fans of the original comics, prefers to hire someone who's out of the culture. This is why Bob Iger's back. This is why Disney failed. So, I am not condoning what Papa Cotton is saying. All I'm saying is sometimes drugs help. Now, Mara, this is what we have. This is kind of something we've known for a long time now. We've already known that there are people who aren't fans of this content, creating this content. Guys, what did you think of Love and Thunder? And you say you hate it. I totally understand. It was awful. And as far as like the Thor universe, it was awful. But I had fun with it. I have to tell you, the whole the rock people are gay thing. Like Korg smelting with another man. Like, I get it. I know why it's there. It's there to piss people off for one reason or another. But I thought it was funny. Half this movie, I was like, ugh, please stop. Please stop with this. And the other half of the movie, I was honestly laughing. To be honest. But I don't know. You let me know if you even I don't hate. He says, I didn't hate I didn't. All right, Kronos, I don't hate it. Actually, the scene, oh my God, the scene with Zeus. Zeus was great. He's like holding orgies and shit. I'm like, yeah, that's Greek. Like, so like, I thought that was funny. There were parts of it I thought was really funny. I didn't hate it. I liked the kid. Like, I liked the kids at the end. All the power of Thor. I kind of enjoyed that. The MCU aspect of it. I mean, it kind of came through in parts. I like the Valkyrie character. I don't like the whole woman king thing, whatever that is. But Lady Thor wasn't that bad, in my opinion. I know that's probably not a popular opinion, and I'm gonna get shit for that. But I'm with Kronos. I didn't really hate the film. There was problems with it. Says he let himself let himself go, no doubt, Kronos, no doubt. Papa says, I refuse to give money to an entertainment company that hates me. Absolutely, brother. That's why you sail the high seas. Soulside said, didn't watch the Love and Thunder. Don't blame you. I don't blame you. Let's see. Yeah, Zeus was a bit. He was annoying. I just thought it was in a funny way. James Hay says, I thought Love and Thunder was weird for a comic book film. It wanted to disown the super and superhero to promote something else. Yeah. I saw that too. Let's see. Flaccid Phoenix says Thor 4 was trash. Okay, so he says that was cancer. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. Love and Thunder was cancer. I understand. That's why I sailed the high seas on that one. Because I wasn't going to support it with everything that was said. You know, and I will only go see a Marvel movie. Of all the Disney productions, what I will spend money on would be a Marvel film at this point if they gave us a good Marvel film. And that is only off of the back of how much I loved most of up until Endgame. Which, like I've said 100 times, if you consider that the end of the Marvel run, I don't blame you for it. Because geez, I have still not sailed the high seas for Black Panther or Wakanda for whatever the hell that I can't. Yeah, that's going to be a difficult one for me to watch, but I'm gonna have a lot of free time when I'm not walking and busting my ass and trying to make money, trying to save my existence in Florida. The last thing I want to do is go back up north, and that is the only option if I can't save myself here. Whew, but you see, I feel like Flaccid Phoenix says I would rather get cancer than watch it again. Yeah, okay. That's wow, that's a hell of a statement, Flaccid Phoenix. Like, that's intense. That's intense right there. Ragnarok was better. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. King of the Squib says, bring back Jane Foster and kill her. The next new Captain Marvel. Without a doubt. Yeah, they're really rushing to get Captain Marvel 2 out there, aren't they? Wasn't that a gross overestimation of their ability to bullshit an audience? People are sick of woke. They're sick. We're sick to death of it. Normies are catching on. Why is this movie garbage? I don't understand why this movie's garbage. And you think to normies, nothing wrong with being a normie, by the way. Nothing wrong with being a passing fan of something. I am a passing fan of many things. I'm not invested in the lore of quite a few things that we all talk about in this indie sphere. I'm a passing fan. And just imagine how many people like we, almost like we, with Star Wars fans, pre-Disney Star Wars fans, you know, who came across, Star Trek fans who came across what the franchises were turned into, just garbage, trash, hot dumpster fires, and asking ourselves, why is this so bad? I don't understand. Why is this? What the fuck is going on? And then we found YouTubers, and we found people online who understood, who were explaining to us why, and took us through play by play. This is what's going on. Allowed us to go out and look at the media, what they were saying, what actors, what production companies were saying, what producers were saying, directors, and see, this is hot garbage. This is true. This is bullshit. So this is what's happening all over. That's why a lot of the bigger channels are growing, not just because they put out great content, they believe in themselves, they got positive motivation and with themselves and what they're doing, and they surround themselves with people who want to help them grow and don't suck the life out of them or step on their head when they drown. And good people that they are doing well because of normies are just coming around, and it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. Keep supporting independent creators out there, guys, no matter what size the channel is, man. If you love people like Papa Cotton out there, Papa Cotton would rather chill out in a small channel stream. He said this for years, and support small creators. That's where he likes to be, supporting those people. You're going to get, I'm not going to judge the level of real you're going to get, excuse me, but there is a difference in production when you hit a certain mark and you are trying to grow into the tens of thousands and the hundreds of thousands. Like there definitely is. And there is a change. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not judging it. I'm just saying that there is. So if you love those smaller channels, if you love those channels that are just in the thousands or in the hundreds, support them. We need that support. We appreciate you for that. I'm trying to hit 2,000 for the fourth time. Okay. And it's all my fault. It's all my fault. I took a break. But there's people out there. There's like Memes of Destruction. Did that great video in the beginning. Please subscribe to his channel. He's at 935. Let's get this man to 1K. People like Justin Proper out there have been grinding for years, grinding. I'm proud of his success. He should have thousands more than he does. Support indie creators out there, guys. Let's see. I see. The writing is trash. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. The writing was terrible. That was not a movie that was becoming of something that it's followed in any way. The MCU is really bad. It's really bad. The writing, everything has just gone downhill. But there have been moments that I have enjoyed from it, like Multiverse of Madness, and people lambast it, and I get it. There's parts of Multiverse of Madness I like. I'm a Doctor Strange fan. I'm a Scarlet Witch fan. Scarlet Witch is one of my favorites. Like now that she ain't around, like kind of don't want to watch. It's like she was one of the last things that was kind of holding me on to the MCU. Really. Let's see what else. Let's see. David, what's up, David? Good to see you. Francisco, hail to you, brother. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for being here. Tessa Thompson is not a Valkyrie. She's not an actress, and she's not black. Her dad is white. She mixed. She mixed, girl. I like mixed girls. No shit. Well, she's definitely. All right, so I like Tessa Thompson's role in the second season, Westworld. I kind of liked her. Was upset we didn't get full on, because I'm sorry, if you're in a show that goes full on, be full on. And I did like her in Ragnarok. I honestly did like her in Ragnarok. I like that movie. But her mouth, like the shit that she says, really makes a person unattractive to me. Like just not unattractive, but like unappealing to me. The Hulk is one of my favorite characters all time. Hulk, I love very conflicted in the extreme type characters. Hulk is one of my favorites. It's hard for me to enjoy the Hulk. I have to go back and watch Ed Norton's Hulk. That's my Hulk. I will watch Ed Norton's Hulk. That movie, thoroughly enjoy it. But since Lou Ferrigno, as far as on screen goes, I really haven't enjoyed any of the actors or the representations of the Hulk. And now and again, the CGI for the Hulk in the MCU I liked, but like I said, that actor, he just can't think of his name right now. That male feminist. You're a male feminist. Just sit down when you pee. Male feminist to me says, I sit when I pee. My sack is shriveled. I consume a lot of soy. There is not much space between their asshole and their balls. The taint is small. Because they're fingering themselves in the buttocks. The male feminist is like, please, please go away. So I can't stand that. It's hard for me to even look at him on screen and want to take him seriously in anything. Tessa Thompson, yeah, I've liked her until she started opening her mouth, and I was done. I miss the real Hulk. I miss real Hulk, not halfway Hulk. Has anyone seen She-Hulk? I don't know. Let's say in the chat. I have not, and I probably should. I to be honest, have skipped out on a lot of the content. One of the reasons I wasn't making content for a while or doing live streams wasn't just because I was putting myself through some horrendous shit. But I allowed the crabs, a crab or two in the bucket, to pull me down because I was fed up with Disney. I was fed up with watching this shit. I was fed up with what they were saying. And instead of voicing my opinion, being your Fandom Menace historian, covering this content, speaking out, being there in the forefront, I stopped. I stopped believing in myself, and I stopped believing in my content, and I stopped producing it. The crabs pulled me down for a minute. And now I'm back. So I really do need to start watching that content. Tina Bojan says it's great. Tina is our clean your peen cheerleader. Okay. She is invested. She is cheering out there for you to clean your peen. Support independent creators by cleaning your peen. A clean weenus is a happy weenus. All right. And she's out there every day cheering for us. Guys, clean your peen and support independent creators. They have nothing to do with one another, but that doesn't matter. Clean your penis. Okay. Just clean it. And she says it's good, so I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give it a try. She-Hulk was made specifically to troll TFM. Oh yeah, no doubt. Oh, no doubt. That's what I've heard. They had Doomcock in there and everything. But Tina enjoyed it, so I'm going to check it out. That, and I have to cover content. I have to know at least what everybody's talking about. That way, if they manage to put it in the season 2, or if I'm on a live stream, someone's talking about it, I have something to add. That's my job. I am a YouTuber who covers entertainments. I need to watch and cover entertainments. And if that affects anyone's fifis, I don't give a fuck. That's what I have to do. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's too many scratches. You got to scratch them off. There you are. There she is right there, Tina Bojan. There she is right there. Hail, Tina. Clean your peen. Thank you very much, sweetheart. That's right. Very important. Thank you so much. James Hayes says, the last superhero show for TV I really enjoyed was Peacemaker, and that was because it was so over the top that the politics became a mockery. Peacemaker, huh? I don't think I've ever watched that. When did that come out? I don't know. I don't watch that much TV. I'm more of a movie person, or I read, and so I haven't really. I don't look at network TV. Network TV lost its charm for me a long time ago. Carlo says the peen cleans itself in due time. Look, no, it's not a squeegee wash. All right, just because you're sticking it in a hole. All right, just because you're putting it in a hole, that has to be wet. All right, that doesn't mean you're cleaning it. Right? You got to clean the meat, and you don't know where that hole's been. Trust me, you never know where that hole's been. You gotta clean it. You gotta keep it clean, man. You don't want to put a stink. Never kneel for stinky eel. All right. You never want a female to kneel for stinky eel. You got to clean it. You got to take care of it, wash it up, scrub it. You want to give them a solid trunk, my friend. All right. Full shaft, full trunk. All right. Not just the stump. Don't do that. Okay. Chaos Voices, LDB to let Disney burn. Let it burn, man. If a gal gets you to clean your peen, you better abide. Yeah. And if you're lucky enough and you've got a chick, don't might even wash that shit for you. You don't know. You have no. That's right. That's it. That right. Exact. Soul Assassin. Hail, brother. Don't be a fool. Wash your tool. Thank you, sir. Thank you. See, this is how we're going to support any creators, guys. We need these things out. We need to create these mantras. They need to be out there. Support your favorite independent creator. And while you're doing it, remind them to wash their dick. You okay? Don't be a fool. Wash your tool. Do not kneel for stinky eel. We got this, man. We got this. We're going to work together on this. David says, DC Comics need to go back to over-the-top campiness of the 60s. Hey, probably. Like over-the-top, though. One of my favorite Batman is the 60s Batman. God. Oh, my God. I know that whole cast name, and I cannot even think of his name. Oh, my Lord. What is going on? I got so many things going through my head. Let me put this down. All right. Hail, brother. I mean, yeah, maybe that'll save it. Go back to the goofy age, right? The golden age. Chaos Soy, a clean dick is a happy dick. Yeah, that's right. Clean your weenus. Just do it. Clean your weenus. Take care of it. All right, let's go. Marvel Studios producer considers it a red flag. Oh, we just read that. Red flag to prospective writers are fans of the original comics. Prefers to hire someone who's out of the culture. Someone who's woke. So yeah, someone who's woke, who lives in their own freaking fantasy world reality of I'm a victim. I want to project my worldview that I'm actually a half zebra person with the pronouns in my ass. Then know anything about comics. Great. That's great. You know, whatever you do with your ass is your business. Okay. There's, you know what I mean? There's chicks out there who put strap-ons and peg their men in the ass. And then, you know, you call them dudes out on it. And they like, no, that's not me. That's some dude in Chester. That wasn't me. That was, yeah, we know it. All right. She showed me the strap-on. I mean, you see, there are people out there, male feminists. There are people out there. There are people out there that do some weird things with their anus. I don't care. You do whatever you want. You put a pineapple in your anus. I don't care what you want to do. Do whatever you need to. Make sure you clean your peen. Do whatever you want with your. But don't, because you are a person with a perforated asshole, because you are a person who is very hateful and self-loathing and tries to fill that emptiness, that broken emptiness inside of you by filling your ass with whatever it is. Does not mean that the rest of us need to see that shit. We don't need it spewed around us. We don't want you hate on it. We don't want nothing fall tumbling out of your perforated asshole. We don't need any of that. All right. So just keep it to yourself. Keep it at home. Stuff whatever you need to stuff on your ass. Okay. It's what you do is what you do, but keep it out of our entertainments. All right. I do not want to see what's coming out of your ass in my entertainments. In my mind, all that made sense. I don't know if it made sense to you guys, but in my mind, that made sense, and that's what matters is my channel. As if it wasn't obvious enough from... isn't obvious enough from simply watching any of the studio's post-Infinity War output, producer Nate Moore has revealed that he believes the key to Marvel Studios' success is hiring writers who are out of the comic book culture over anyone who loves the source material. What? All right, let's be real. How much crack does Nate Moore do? How much crack does Nate Moore do? And that's yes, I mean that. That's dualistic meaning. I know. Yes, we just talked a lot about asses. Whatever Nate Moore does with his ass, apparently, whatever Nate Moore is putting in his ass has given him this opinion, and that is not something you should put in your ass. Honestly, you should never put anything in your ass. But whatever Nate Moore is stuffing up there, it's giving him some really bad takes. And we don't need to hire Nate Moore. He needs to go somewhere where he can talk to a professional about whatever it is he is putting in his ass that is giving him this bad take. And hopefully Nate Moore will get better, because this is whatever is coming, this tumbling out of his ass at this moment is a very bad take. And we don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need its liquidy nastiness all over our entertainments. We've had enough. We've had enough of ass-tainments. We've had enough of them. It is time to clean it up, clean your peen, support independent creators, and keep a plug in your ass. All right, just hashtag plug your ass, Nate Moore. I hope you get better. Let's see, Moore, whose career has seen him serve as a producer for such Marvel Cinematic Universe entries as Captain America: Civil War, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and most recently Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Let's look at this. Okay, let's look at this list. His first entry was Captain America: Civil War. All right, when he did this film, Nate Moore was most likely not putting anything untoward in his ass. He probably had a very good, sweet virgin ass. It wasn't full of woke soy. It was good because Civil War is pretty good. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. See, at this point, somewhere between Captain America: Civil War and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Nate Moore began inserting things into his ass that shouldn't be there. And that began the downfall that led to the diarrhea that is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, the woke nonsense with Namor and no Black Panther in the film. This is at the point where enemas just weren't doing it. There was no fruit. There was no woman with a strap on methamphetamines that could plug him hard enough. Wakanda Forever is definitely the last we should probably ever see of Nate Moore until he gets professional help. Shared his insight into Marvel Studios' hiring philosophy during an appearance on November 16th episode, The Ringer, then the Town podcast. The Ringer. The ringer that might mean ass play. The ringers that might, I'm not sure. Like O ringers, maybe. I don't know. And we don't know what town this podcast was in. It might have been San Francisco. Speaking with host Matthew Bologna, I don't know, about it. That's a white people that I'm not familiar with. About his general experience working for Disney subsidiary. Moore was eventually asked if there was some kind of a Marvel boot camp or something you can go to with these films, with these filmmakers, to ingratiate them. Ingratiate, maybe. I'm not sure. Is that an anal word? Them into this world and knowing all the things they need to know. Which oh god, then they showed us this. Yeah, there was some wrong anal happening here when this fell down. This is what I think happened, is that we had a lot of good creators, half decent creators, like that were on the set when Feige was running things before Endgame. He was like, all right, guys, listen, gonna make a set roll. No putting things in your ass. All right. I understand. They say it's okay. No, we can't do that. All right. You can't. Please. Until we get rid of Thanos. Thanos is very straight. Until we get rid of Thanos. All right. He's got daughters. He's got a family. Thanos cares. Okay. Hashtag Thanos is right. Thanos cares. Until he's done, can we please stop putting things in our own asses, in other people's asses? Can we not have ass play on set? And then once Feige kind of let go, like the reins, Endgame was over. Like he was enough. He had battled enough. He had walked into enough sets. He had gone into enough broom closets. He had stumbled upon just the people putting like ham slices in someone else's ass. Like he had seen too much. He had fought it for so long he couldn't do it any longer, and he gave the reins over. And now they're just over there shoving crayons in there, car oil, whatever it is, the freaking plushies. Like they're over there. They're wearing tails at their ass, all that kind of crazy shit. And now we're getting this horrible MCU. That is the problem. That is what happens when you let male feminists infect any goddamn thing. If you know someone who's a male feminist, do them a favor. Just plug their ass. Put a plug in it. Don't let them put anything else in it. And then feed them. Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. Do something. Help these male feminists. Help them out, because this is the content that we get. If you're a man and you play with your ass, you're gay. All right. If you're gay, if you choose to be gay, you choose to be gay. But you play with you're gay. Nothing that some Marvel writers grew up writing and collecting comics. And not even like normal gay, like really weird kind of gay. You know what I mean? Like if you're getting pegged, you're a weird kind. You're weird. If you're if you're putting like the plushies up there or like tails and shit, like that's weird. That's some weird shit going on. That's some weird. I'm not trying to furry hate. I'm just saying that's some weird shit. Look at the content we're getting from these people who are playing with each other's asses. It's not right. Nothing that Marvel writers grew up reading and collecting comics, such as Avengers Endgame co-director Joe Russo and Black Panther director Ryan Coogler. Moore told Baloney. One thing I think is interesting, and specifically for writers, I would say, is that there's a lot of times where pitched writers who love Marvel, and to me, that's always a red flag. Why is that a red flag? Why is that a red flag? There is no reason why that's a red flag. There's none whatsoever. You don't want people who know and love the content to come in and work. You don't want people to come in who might put their heart and soul into the product. And no, that's not what you want. You want a blue-haired weirdo with a strap on who's going to peg you in the ass. That is what you want. And that is not cool, because we don't deserve that on our screens. I don't want you to already have a pre-existing idea of what it is because you grew up with the comics and that's what you want to recreate. Oh my dear God. I might have to stop and go read the chat. Y'all need to listen. What do y'all think of this? What is this? What is it? I don't want to chat. I'm coming out to the chat. Coming out, y'all. I can't believe there's still 20 people here. I've been talking about asses for 20 minutes. What's up? Yo, what is up, Sam? Good to see you, my brother. Hail. Love seeing you. You got something new coming out, don't you? Someone was advertising your new comic. Hold on. Let me take a look. Do you have a wrench, Sam? You should have a wrench. Hold on. Give me a second, brother. Give me a second, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please remember to smash the like button and share out the link. Nah, you don't. Sim, I'm going to give you, adding you in a mod. because you're my boy. Go ahead and add any links to your works that you're currently working on. Please do, Sim. Guys, support Simone. He's awesome. Let's see. Soul Assassin says, no such thing as a male feminist. Feminist, just dudes trying to get laid. Yeah, weak beta male dudes trying to get laid. Weak. Yeah, just putting. Yeah, it's disgusting. Listen, be a fucking man. Be an alpha. Be a fucking man. All right. Look, even betas have game. Even betas get laid. How do you think we get hunchbacks? Look, you can get laid. You don't need. Look, and there's another problem with these male feminists. If you keep banging these land whales, everybody's gonna think it's okay to be fat and ugly. Just don't do that. All right. You know what I mean? Look, I will take $1 billion body with a 10-cent face. All right. You throw a bag on her head. Whatever you need to do. Look, excuse me, I'm sorry. Everyone's beautiful on the inside. There's always something beautiful on the inside. If you keep letting these male feminists, they're running around, pegging each other, getting pegged, doing everything, and then putting weird things in their ass, and then banging these fat chicks, we're gonna have nothing but a fandoms of fat chicks. All right. I'm not saying I've slammed a couple fatties. All right. I've had a slam piggy or two. Beautiful hearts, beautiful chicks. Some of them had some really amazing cans, to be honest with you. And you know me, I love boobs. Yeah. So I mean, we do every now and again. You know what I mean? But you can. These male feminists are a big problem. Grano says male feminists are hopeful they will get some from from ugly, weird, self-hating, don't know their pronouns. They got like 3 nose rings, the tattoos everywhere that don't need to be there. All right, some chicks with tattoos are hot, but yes, and then we get these angry little Twitter mobs. Papa Cotton says, I knew a male feminist. He lectured me about how orcs are just like black people. Moved to Washington, got him first femme haircut, and now living as a woman. And that is a succession, Papa Cotton. I believe my theory is on point. That is a succession of putting various different objects in your ass. That was a succession of ass play that went completely off the rails, in my opinion. It's if it's your thing, it's your thing. Like, I ain't mad at you. You do whatever. Yeah, the sphincter cut. Yeah. God bless you. I love you guys. Most of what I'm saying is plain. I love it. I love my gay audience. Half my family's gay. It's strange. The word the FAGGOT word is something that I've heard at parties, like, just said. It's a playful word almost. You know what I mean? Like in the culture that I grew up in. But it's still, at some point, it's ass play goes awry, especially with these male feminists, and then we get this. We get guys who make comments like this. There you go, guys. Please support Simone. That's awesome, man. Upcoming tale from that first second chance campaign sign up. There you go, right there, guys. Please support your independent creators. # clean your peen. Keep it rolling. The whole orc thing, like that, what kind of projection is that? I want to go back to that real quick, though, because Papa's right. Like, what kind of projection is that? Because, and that's another problem with what just happened with with Rings of Power, and how they tried to change it to fit someone else's narrative or fit their own narrative. Instead of bringing in races that were either barely written about or unknown or new in Tolkien's world, they took races that were established that are based on Europeans and changed them around for their own benefit, because people who are really racists only see the color, the basics of color, the most basic thing about someone, and judge them on that. They looked at orcs, and because they had dark skin, they represent black people. Like, no, yeah, fucking get that out of your ass. No, it doesn't mean that. It's nuts. Yeah, woke is racist as fuck. Absolutely, Papa. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let's see. Peeps are here leaving comments. Don't know. All right. All comedians are racist. Comedians rock. Damn gross. All right, let's go through the rest of this. Am I on that one? No, I'm on this one. He explained, I want someone who's going to be hard on the material. I bet you do. His material, who can go, what is this? I think there's a movie here, but maybe we should be looking at it this way. No. 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 You want to stay true to the source material, as true as possible. And I've always said this: when you have like a cinematic or a TV universe, as opposed to the comics or books or wherever it came from, that is the first material is the source material. If you create an adaptation, if you create another, like it's like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is a hodgepodge mishmash of handpicked storylines, some of which were connected to other stories that had a much grand scale and kind of sewn together. But if they had actually done it the way that Marvel had written it, we would have dealt with 50 years of movies. Like, I get it. That is its own thing. I do consider it its own thing. The MCU is its own thing. That Iron Man is not the Iron Man from the books. It's not the comics. It's its own thing. But still, there is a reason why those characters exist, and that is because of the source material. Stay as true to the source material as you can, and even myself, I say, yeah, give them a little bit of creative license. But if you don't stay true to the source material, there's what are you doing? You're creating a bastardization of that character, of that world. And the problem right now, the biggest problem right now, is that this isn't the 1980s. It isn't the 1970s, it's the 1980s, 1990s. It isn't, even the 2000s, right? Isn't that era where they did try to stay true to source material when they created these things, within reason. We live in an era where you have production companies that are full of people inserting foreign things in other people's asses, smelling their farts and going, yeah, we love this, that create statements like this. I guarantee you at some point in his life, at some point, I'm telling you, where is it? At some point in this motherfucker's life, between Captain America Civil War and Falcon and Winter Soldier, Nate Moore began experimenting with putting foreign objects in his ass. And it led to Wakanda Forever. Really. It led to Namor. That is not Submariner. What the hell is that? Fellas, don't ever, do what you're going to do. Have fun. Be responsible. If you're gonna play with your ass, be responsible about it. All right? Just seriously. But don't let a woman put anything in your ass. She's sick. She ain't right in the head. Just don't put foreign objects in your ass. Don't put shit in your ass. All right? That will lead to Wakanda Forever. Your ass will be Wakanda Forever. All right? If that happens, you're going to end up like Nate Moore, who should not be in his position. He shouldn't be in any position, especially bent over. Should never be in that position, because he's doing it to himself. He's goateeing himself in the mirror and putting like Tic Tacs and Legos in that shit. He's out of his mind. He's lost it. Offering up an example of what he was looking for prospective writers, more pointed to Captain America trilogy writers Christopher Marcus and Stephen Freely, who weren't comic guys coming up, but who were like, oh, wait, Captain America? That seems a bit weird. But what if we looked at it like this? Oh, by the way, could you, Christopher, would you mind putting that banana? No, you know what? I don't like that. You can make it a pear. I'm feeling frisky. And they weren't married to anything not that was so sacrosanct. It is sacrosanct to some people. It is. These are all modern mythologies. People have loved these characters for decades. Y'all don't give a shit. I want to hire people who doesn't give a shit about this. It's like making a Knight Rider movie. I don't want to hire somebody who doesn't like Trans Am. I want to hire somebody who doesn't give a shit about AI. Who doesn't care about spies or secret agents. You're going to make something totally different. It's going to be a hippie in a minivan who's a they, them. And the radio just talks to him and he hears shit in his head. Like, no, that's what happens when you start putting. Yeah, that's what happens when you start putting like Tic Tacs in your ass. You stop doing this. Stop it. Stop, Nate. I think it's important to be able to go look at the source material is great, and I love comics, work great, but in the medium they were built in. But that's not that's not a direct one-to-one translation of the best version of the movie. That I get, not in the context of what you're saying, but that I get. Like I said, if we had done the Infinity Gauntlet the right way, the whole Infinity Gauntlet series the right way, it'd been like 50 movies. It'd have been a shit ton of movies. Like, I get it. You got to kind of shorten things down and change them a bit, and okay, change them a lot. With the way that Marvel had to do it, but no. You should be trying to stay true to the source material as much as you can within reasonable bounds, with a little bit of creative license in order to skirt those bounds. That's it. Turning to prove further support for his argument, Moore then put forth Thor Ragnarok and Thor Love and Thunder's director. A great example of that too, because he was like, hey, I want to put Thor in my ass, traditionally a bit and stuff, but a bit Shakespearean. And that doesn't that show, like, I think my theory is dead on, y'all, because there was a lot of gay in Love and Thunder. There was a lot of, you know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of it. Those people that were right. They were imagining. They were at least like really deep in thought while they were trying to scribble this film together. What they could put in their ass that evening, like that's what was going on. I'm telling you, it was I was gay. It's like, but like not even the good gay, not a responsible gay. A really freak out of your freaking mind, batshit stupid, crazy. I'm a real man. And that's why this chick has a strap on in my ass. Like that's that delusion. That kind of delusion. The tone of Ragnarok's, it's all Takeda because he wasn't into Takai. Oh God, an asshole. He wasn't married to Thor on the page. He wasn't married to Thor. Concluded the producer, believing himself to be complimenting the director rather than hitting the nail on the head. As to why many fans have been turned off by Wakatidi's take on the God of Thunder, because he's an asshole. Because Watiti, okay, I watched. What was it? Suicide Squad, the second Suicide Squad. Like Tika played a part in there, and he was all right. I'm not going to say that I've hated all of the stuff he's done, because I haven't. But he's so batshit that, and he's got to be putting crayons in his ass or something. There's something going on there that's not right, because he says the dumbest shit. And you can see how much he was trying to rub the audience wrong with Love and Thunder, which is why I'm like, people that don't support it, people that don't watch it, like, I totally get it. I get it. It wasn't done well. There were parts of it that were done that I thought were funny, but overall, it was like half the time I was like, oh my God, this is going to be over, and half the time I was laughing. We don't want to check out man tits here. I don't know. I was told that Nemours package. I didn't really look at it. I forget who said it. Who said that? Nemours package apparently shrinks throughout the film. If you're watching the film, I am not advocating we as men. Girls, doesn't matter. It doesn't apply to you. I'm not advocating we as men, unless you're a gay dude. Staring at this actor's dick. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, apparently, I was told that his package shrinks throughout the film. Like, the longer he's on screen, like, the more Ken doll it becomes. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's anything to do with ass play. I can't connect that at this moment. But I'm just saying that apparently was a thing. I think he's full of shit. The Nate Moore, stop doing it. Listen, man, whatever it is, I'm gonna take this down. Whatever it is, sir, that you began to place in your buttocks that was not meant to be there, that is unhealthy, that is not an exploration of your colon, but is toxic and unhealthy and just completely disrespectful to every family member, even if they know what's going on or not. Whatever that was, whatever that road began, it has destroyed you, sir. It has destroyed you. Please stop producing. Please get out of entertainments. Get help, please, because whatever it is right now, as you are angrily looking at this, if you happen to pass by and see it, whatever it is that is angrily hanging out of your bottom should not be there. And it is affecting your ability to entertain. Thank you very much. Please seek help. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's see who is in the chat. Yeah, he's awful. Yeah, I don't know. Am I paying Disney? No, don't. If you can help it, no. If you can help it, no. But I do believe in supporting something if you want to. Supporting something if you want to. You know, if there's a film out there, if you want to vote with your wallet, do that. Some people completely abstain, and I understand. And I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. But like, I don't think there's any really call or reason to. But like Black Adam, I'll pay for Black Adam. I wanted to see that movie, and it was a decent. I had fun with that film. Is it true to the lore? Source material? No. But it was fun, and it wasn't preaching to me. And Black Adam does not kneel, and I really like that. Let's see. Yeah, what is going on? Red Gaze is here. What is up, Gaze? Good to see you. Red Gaze is the creator of Sunsworn, Wings of Vengeance, right up here. Guys, please go support the Red Gaze. He has been off YouTube for a while. He's been doing his own thing. He's working on projects. He's taking care of business. Go support him. Guys, throw a link to his channel in the chat, if you will. Another independent creator in here. Believes in washing your peen. Yes, yeah, there's Tina. Hail, Tina, the Clean Your Peen cheerleader. Red Gaze, guarantee you his peen is clean. I guarantee you not only is his ween is cleanest, but I bet you he does not kneel for Stinky Eel. I bet you he cleans his dick. He's got that on tight. All right. And I'm not talking like Kronos was talking, like when you're just like you're washing golf balls in a hole. You don't know where that water's been. You don't know who's been flushing through there. Right? You don't know what's in that hole. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about actually cleaning your weenus, cleanest the weenest. That's what I'm talking about. And Red Gaze does that. His trunk is strong. Guarantee you. Guys, please support Red Gaze. Good to see you, man. How you doing, brother? Steve Lee out there. Anybody having trouble with Andor? I haven't started watching Andor yet. Listen. I'm going to talk a little shit, but I'm going to give props first because this is the only way I can get through this. I give props to the Real Review 3000 guys. Go subscribe to Chris Knight. He does the work that none of us want to do. He's been covering Andor, and I have wanted to stop through on his streams and just be like, yeah, we held a chat. But I have no interest in Andor whatsoever. Guys, support Chris. He does the work nobody else wants to do. Please support Chris Knight. He also has funds over there with Han Star and DJ Odyssey. Great people in our community, just hanging out, having fun, doing good things, being good to one another. Appreciate them. Now I haven't seen it. I'm gonna watch it. I gotta. Oh my god. Once my head is not stressed out beyond belief because of getting this damn car fixed. And I'm going to take the time to watch these things, maybe do a couple sum up videos on them. I don't know, but I need to. I'm eventually going to watch it. I'm not paying for it. I'm staying on the high seas for it. Trust and believe. There's no reason for Andor. What is there a reason for Andor? You know, oh god, so bad. See, Keely Chow says Drew's dong is so big it's impossible to shrink when it's on film. Hashtag beware the Drew. True that. Guys, remember to go over and check out Supreme Heretic and support him. Says I'll see Black Adam in time. Yeah, it's Kronos. You'll have fun. Don't go in there. If you're a fan of the comics, you're a fan of the character, don't go in there expecting it to be, beat for beat. It's not going to be. And also, one of the things I didn't like about it was that they didn't represent the character as anti-villain. Like he's dark. He's not, but they make him like an anti-hero, almost. I have to say that I was a little upset with the race swap of Hawkman, but after watching the actor who played him, I was not really upset by it. Although I'm not for race swapping. That shit drives me crazy. But the actor did a good job, and the night and day murderous attitude. Hawkman's a killer. Black Adam's a killer. Hawkman's a killer. But you have like lawful good and chaotic, and neutral evil. We'll say like that. And that dynamic between those two killers was really good. And seeing just they beat up on each other a couple times. I had fun with that movie. I really did. Let's see where else we at. Thank you very much, Keely Chow. Please subscribe to Red Gaze. Thank you so much. He says I don't want to hate Andor. All right, well, I mean, okay, cool. Kronos, I'm glad you're pretty damn neutral in your do you live stream, dude? You want to come on sometime? Because I'd love to hear your opinions on some things, man. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta watch Andor and I'll let you know. I'll let you know, Kronos. Let's see. And he says, no, don't give me that. I watch it so you don't have to. Horse shit. You want to see it? Don't pull that shit. No, I don't want to see it. I have to see it. It's what I do. It's my thing. I am an entertainment commentary. If I wanted to see it, I would have already seen it. No, I got to do this. I want to promote my channel. I want to grow my channel. I got to cover this content. I have to have an opinion on it. I'm supposed to be a dick with my opinions, or tells you if I like something. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, Papa. It isn't bullshit. Let's see. Oh, God damn it! Don't give him any fucking energy. God damn it, Red. Hail to you, brother. Hail to you. Let's see. Kronos. He says, "Oh no, someone's getting all white and nerdy." Yo, you see me rolling. That's right. On my Segway. All right. What's last? Oh, I don't think I had a last one. I think I put like two things in the freaking. Oh yeah, Bob Iger being back. Bob Iger being back. What do you all think about that? I don't know. You know what? I'm not even going to bring up the article. Let's just talk about it. I'm not even going to worry about the article. All right. Griggs was right. Hashtag Griggs was right. I'm pretty sure that they put Chapek in there just to cover Iger's ass, just as a fall guy. Iger is an asshole. He's one of the reasons why we've gotten as many bad entertainments as we have. He's the reason why Star Wars is shit. He's that guy. He's that guy. I don't want to see this asshole come back as though he's some hero taking over for Chapek or replacing the guy that replaced him. Like he's some returning star, some returning hero. He's not. He's not. He was one of the people who destroyed Disney. He made decisions that put people in creative power that are disrespectful to the audience, the fans who don't want to put out good content. They want to hire ideologues. They want to push out ideological content. My God, is Headland's freaking series, Acolyte series, still happening? You know what I mean? Like he is the reason why. He's the reason why. He should have been on top of, I don't want to say on top of Kathleen Kennedy. No one should be on top of Kathleen Kennedy. No, he should have been involved in more heavily in what was going on at Disney Lucasfilm. And even if he co-signed to that shit, he bought the fucking treatments. He gave him $500,000. He gave Lucas $500,000 for the sequel treatments. They didn't even use the shit. He's the reason. He is the reason why all this shit sucks. He is probably up in the office putting things in his ass and was just like, all right, everybody, put it in your ass. Everybody, go ahead, let's put it in. You know, spoons, forks, sporks, whatever it is. Chocolate cake. Let's experiment. Let's experiment at Disney Lucasfilm. Let's take one of the greatest franchises of all time, and let's experiment with ass play. That had to be what was going on. You look at how many mistakes has Disney made from Iger's tenure to now. And then he gave it to Chapek as a fall guy because we had the Coof, and the Coof was there to destroy small businesses and steal an election. and then he put him in there to take the fall when everything was going to start collapsing because of all the woke bullshit, because of all the crap that they were doing there. No, he's not a hero. Iger is not a hero. Iger needs to go. He needs to go too. It's going to be the same old bringing him back in. I don't care for Chapek either. He didn't have the balls to do what he had to do. Chapek should have, when he took the reins, should have walked down to Disney Lucasfilm and said, stop putting shit in your ass. Stop. Everybody. Kathy, take the strap on off. Pablo, stand up. Be a fucking man. You should have just stopped it all. Okay? Everybody, right now. No more furries. No more putting things in your ass. Get that script out of your ass. That's what should have happened. Chapek should have walked in there and just put it down. Now we're going to produce real content. Didn't happen. Now we're going to have Iger back. You know what Iger's going to do? It's going to be an ass-a-rama. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be let's just throw in flower petals in your ass. They're going to do whatever the fuck they're going to do. He's not going to fix anything. He's not some hero. He's not coming back. He's not an avenging. It's going to be awful. God, Disney. God, burn. Disney, burn. Disney, burn. Really. I'm not looking forward to it. Does anybody else care about it? Yeah, Disney at 3Ks. I don't know. It's one of those. Is there a name for anal something that starts with K? I don't know. Is there? I don't know. Let's find out. Rudgate says Chapek's appointment was ceremonial to take the heat off Iger due to being in control the whole time. Yeah. Probably using Chapek like a meat puppet. Probably had his hand in his ass. Who knows, Red? Whatever was happening over there was perforated. Disney stole my blood. This is the only one who can save Disney is Mike Eisner. Is he even still alive? Is Eisner even still alive? I'm not even sure. So Daisy Ridley is built like a 10-year-old boy. Well, I like that 10-year-old boy. I Daisy Ridley. I like Daisy Ridley. I don't know. It's just what it is. I kind of like. I'm upset. I really wanted Darth Ray. I really wanted that to happen. I wanted evil Ray. I wanted an evil bitch. Because she's kind of hot, and I wanted to see her be just talking down and kicking ass a little bit. Her name is Calamity Kennedy. Yeah, no shit. I said, oh, Nerium's here. I would have washed my mouth. Kate, I would have washed my mouth if you were here. I would have watched it. I did say, I did make sure to support independent creators and clean your peens. I did make sure to keep that up. We are continuing that tradition. Believe in that. But we've had a lot of talk about asses tonight, and I don't know why. It's Zax. I blame Zax and Flaccid Phoenix. They've been bringing the gay on me since y'all been going, and it's starting to affect my brain. Like, I'm gay. I'm the right kind of gay. I'm the good gay, the old school gay. And they're like weird gay. And I don't know. It's just something really weird shit been going on lately. I don't know. I don't know. But it's good to see you. And huh? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Everything I'm saying is fine. What are you talking about? So it wasn't the Meat Puppets a band? Yeah. So was a Bloody Stools. One of my favorite songs from them is Straight to Uranus. Check it out. So I'm going to head out. Guys, if you would, and I appreciate it, if you would share out a link to my GoFundMe. If you can help, I'd appreciate it. $5, $10, whatever. If you don't like GoFundMe, please, if you got Cash App or PayPal, please send me some funds. I'm trying to get this car fixed, doing everything that I can. I don't want to have to go back to Delaware. Pennsylvania, actually. I'd go back to Pennsylvania. I don't want to have to go back to Pennsylvania. My son likes it here. He's got a girlfriend. We got a good life going on here. It's just I need to try and get this fucking van fixed. And then work straight through to next year. My issue was one of the companies that I was working for was sending me up north to do contracts, and there was which is more lucrative than down here in the Northeast, but I had a black hole that was taking all my money. So I don't want to go back to that black hole. I'm going to stay in Florida and set down roots. And so I've started working for another company, and it just hasn't been as lucrative. Plus, it's the slow time of the year. Now, like normally, this is the slow time of the year, but I've had to pass on work. I've had to pass on work for 2 weeks now, and it's making me nuts because I should be paying my own bills and taking care of my shit. And I'm about to get a job at freaking Wawa or fucking McDonald's. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I got to do. I'm going to do what I have to do. But I need some help getting with this tranny. I'm to transition for a tranny. So if you guys can help, if you would, I would appreciate it. If you could share the link, I'd appreciate that. Same thing with your independent creators out there, your favorite 2 or 3 YouTubers. Please make sure to share out links. Share out links for their projects. I guess Sims out there. I got Red Gaze, got Nerium, got a few other content creators out there. If there are people out there making books like Adega Outlaw, Mirror Sphere's Origins, Kai MFS, we have a lot of writers in the community. We really don't. We don't have an industry to support us. We only have each other, and we rise together. It's very important. It means a lot to an independent creator. Please check out. Vinny Art. Please check out Ita Pukui and Tony Tonedeaf. Check out Chris Fisk, another great creator in our community. A lot of awesome people. Check out Spork News Podcast, Culture Casino. Check out Mr. Grant Gregory, Mad Mardigan. Looking forward next time. I'm going to be on Mad's Dump this Wednesday on Spork News Podcast channel. I've been asked to be a member of that panel, and I'm really having a good time with them over there. Just make sure to be good to each other, guys. When we started out tonight talking about Jason David Frank and what he went through and where he ended up, and understand you never know what somebody's going through. You never know. If you make a mistake, and you catch yourself, do some reflection. Every now and again, do some reflection. That's good. Correct it. If you make a mistake, correct it. If you see somebody who's in pain, if you see somebody who's going through some shit, don't step on their head. Don't be a jerk. At best, walk away. If you can't help, you see somebody shining bright because they're trying to feel better about themselves or trying to do better for their lives. You don't know what they're going through, man. They might be having suicidal thoughts. You don't know what they're going through. And if you or someone is in a dark place, there is a number for the Suicide Prevention Hotline in the description below. You ain't weak admitting that you need help. You're actually a hero for getting better. So please, if you need to work on yourself, work on yourself. Be good to each other. And I'm going to play an intro as an outro. My love to you guys. Thank you so much for being here and support each other. I am author Stephen Walton, the Fandom Menace historian, your historian, born in the chats of the High Council with my brothers and sisters fighting for our modern mythologies. Wash your hands, wash your ass. Be good to each other, yet suffer no fools. Peace.
When you're born in this world, you're given a ticket to the freak show. And when you're born in America, you're given a front row seat.
Seriously.